Got kicked out. I got kicked out. Okay, I may have accidentally just closed out the tab. Lamar Jackson. Oh, he got him! He got him! It's a touchdown! It's a touchdown! It's a flag! It's got to be on the defense. It's a flag on the defense. It's on Pittsburgh. Touchdown stands. Touchdown Ravens. Big baller Lamar. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. Steelers are cooked. Their season is over. Their season is over. He was wide open, man. The NFL is absolutely scripted. That was like, how do you have such a busted coverage when your season's on the line, man? It's just so rigged. It's so rigged. But we all knew this would happen. But Ravens are -3.5, and they do cover the spread. Oh my God, that's right, they do. Well, on the Pittsburgh side, Santa Clara does equal 27. That's where the Super Bowl is at. Is it going to be another game with 27 points at the end of the game? I think Baltimore is going to hold on and win the game.
There is nobody in the middle of the field.
Oh, they had everybody moving to the right, and there was no safety. It was a well-drawn play call right there. Well thought of right there by the offensive coordinator. They go out with the rollout to the right, and then they had a slant over to the left, and it completely fooled everybody.
Flowers had to be as shocked as anybody out there.
Where was that Steelers safety at right there?
Flowers, couple of touchdowns, 138 yards on the night. They've given the Ravens a 4-point lead, and now we go back to the point that the Steelers are out of timeouts.
Even Lamar couldn't believe it. He was like, yeah, wow.
I've got 2 big touchdowns in this quarter, 3 on the game.
Lamar owns the Squealers. He ended their season last year in the wild card. He's going to end their season again. How's Mike Tomlin going to survive this? How is Art Rooney or whoever, Dan Rooney, whoever is going to spin this? The hated so-called Ratbirds and the Steelers season 2 straight years. How is Mike Tomlin going to survive this?
The league is so beautiful and frustrating. 1 or 2 plays in every game make a difference. He has authored so many.
It's the final drive of Aaron Rodgers' career.
Perhaps one last time, with a chance to write another chapter in one of the greatest NFL careers.
Let's see DK Metcalf's gematria.
If he doesn't, the Ravens will be division champs.
And cornerback Nate Wiggins, number 2, back on the field again. So
Metcalf is gematria 24. He could end up costing in the playoffs 24-20. You guys can't tackle, and they have 0 timeouts, but they already have it to midfield. Aaron Rodgers' final drive of his career, just as they scripted it. Is this the end of his career, or did they get the popcorn out for some more? 30-second timeout. Yeah, 27 is a big number, so you can never truly rule out the Steelers until the clock hits 0. Santa Clara is the side of the Super Bowl, so many players can end the game with 27 carries, 27 passing attempts, 27 points in the game. This kind of thing is how they script the season.
The 272nd and final game of this 2025 regular season comes down to its final 2 minutes. And just like the rest of the season, who knows what's going to happen? It's been so unpredictable in so many ways. And for these teams, they've been in the middle of so much drama. And now it's on the field, some 49 yards away from the end zone to decide what's going to happen. Timeout's not really much of a factor here now, Chris, with 2 minutes and the ball across midfield.
Except on the Ravens side. As we go down this drive here, remember, even if the Steelers were to score a touchdown here, they would be just a field goal away. So they're going to want to try to preserve time if they can.
Rodgers has it.
What's the play call on defense going to be? Keep them away from the sidelines, tackle them in bounds.
4-minute rush. Fires. It's complete. Inbounds.
Oh, he did tackle him in bounds. That clock is running. They tried to play the sidelines and keep them in bounds so the clock runs.
The lack of a pass rush, if the Ravens don't make the playoffs, that'll be why.
Shovel pass, and he's still going. He's still tackled in bounds. When is John Harbaugh going to use his timeouts? He may need to think about getting the ball back just in case.
Come after him in some way, shape, or form. Slip that screen pass.
They may not be able to get the ball back. Where was that ball to? Okay, I think he knows he's losing the game. Look at that. Where was he throwing to? This kind of looked like one of the passes at the end of that Browns-Steelers game where the receiver pretended to not know the right route when they're inside the 10 there.
He was making mistakes.
NFL, so weird.
But an occasional time when there was nobody open, when they got pressure on him.
Another classic Ravens Steelers, I'll give them that.
They don't have that guy.
Dumpster fire division, but these games are always good when these two teams play. No flag. No flag right there. Kind of a make-up, non-call. What was the bad call they made when they were at Baltimore? They screwed the Ravens. What was the penalty that they screwed the Ravens?
See the interference. We'll take a look.
But this is playoff football, and so these kind of plays, they let him slide and they let them play, let him get chippy.
3 to the right, including the tight end fire move.
4-man rush. He was wide open. He's wide open, man. The 27 points did hit right there. But there's 55 seconds left, so the Ravens have lots of time. Ravens could still win this game right there. I mean, they could score a touchdown at the end. Houston come out to 31. This could end 31-27. Ravens have 3 timeouts. Ravens are going to win it right here on the touchdown.
Calvin Austin's 3rd touchdown, back off the hamstring injury. The extra point from Boswell. Twisting, no good.
What? He missed it. What?
He had not missed one all year.
The 27 is going to hit. I just didn't see it happening like that. Holy smoke. He missed. That's the 27. Ravens going to win with 27 points. Holy smokes. No. Ravens are not making it to any Super Bowl this year. It's over. Texans are winning the game on Monday.
We were waiting for somebody to make a
Great defense wins in the playoffs. The Ravens, this was a chicken shit defense right there. Teams win championships. Lamar's a great player, but Ravens, they failed Lamar around him. Failed him with no pass rush, lack of defensive depth. There's lackluster offensive line play in certain moments. The Ravens have failed Lamar Jackson this year, I think.
And of all things at all times. So now a field goal for Baltimore would win.
He is going to find Mark Andrews. You just know he's going to find his favorite target.
Lamar Jackson has already thrown a couple of touchdowns in this 4th quarter where we've had 4 lead changes.
Lamar.
The rookie Tyler Luke to have his moment in this Ravens-Steelers series.
Plenty of time, 3 timeouts. Time really should
First year without Justin Tucker could send them to the playoffs. He missed a lot of field goals.
It's going to be the speedy running back Mitchell from the 5.
Oh, that was easy. They're totally going to win. Tyler Loop. It is Tyler. That's 26. Tyler does equal 26. It could be 27, 26 Steelers at 26 points. And Tyler Loop is waiting for the game-winning field goal. Perfectly rigged game right there. Ravens don't cover 3.5. Instead, this missed extra point. The field goal scenario, the fix was in. Las Vegas won the game. The Ravens were not going to cover the 3.5. They were just going to win the money line. The NFL was rigged for Las Vegas. This game was 100% rigged for the folks at Vegas. Now run the ball to Derrick Henry and use a timeout right here. Run the ball to King Henry on his birthday.
All those long field goals, his longest 52. His 3 misses this year have been from 55 or more. So they've got to get it a little bit closer. That's Danny Smith, the Steelers special teams coordinator.
The respect of Derrick Henry is getting these receivers open, Mike.
With those 3 timeouts, the run strengthened playbook. Jackson going to throw out quick flat.
Oh, they call a penalty. And they call this on the offense. The terrible towels came out right there.
Issue on Baltimore.
Oh, what terrible towels came out? Garbage! 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 You're garbage! You're trying to screw them again.
And one of the problems that Ronnie Stanley has had is with Highsmith down here. He tried to gain a little advantage.
What illegal formation? Come on. You can selectively call illegal formation. 2nd and 7 is Camacho of Santa Clara. It is like 2nd and 7, like the 27th point. Ball at the 50-yard line. Pittsburgh is 50. San Francisco's 50. Throwing. Run! Run! Run the fucking ball, man! Run the fucking ball! You lost your explosiveness! You hesitate! You hesitate! You hesitate! You run! Run! You're the Lamar Jackson! You can outrun this guy right here. What job is throwing the ball? He's injured. He's injured. He's injured. He's injured. He's injured. He's injured. Mark Andrews is the hot read right there. Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews. There are multiple hot reads. Derrick Henry in the flat. Throwing you? Come on! What y'all been doing, Lamar? That was not intentional grounding. He got it over the line. It's 4th and 7. It's 4th and 7. Oh, you bum revenue, illegal formation garbage. Aaron Rodgers he is fucking fresh meat against Houston Texans defense. Of course, this is how we jinx it when the Ravens do get the 4th and 7. It's all because of the racist in the White House. He cannot have a black quarterback in the playoffs. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, okay. Y'all suck. Garbage Steelers in the play. This team is not good. We don't want to watch them in the playoffs. That fucking Metcalf fucking assaulting that Fay. You're gonna let this guy play a fucking playoff game? You're gonna let your? I mean, he's. I don't care what the fan was asking for. Okay, don't just lunge at his hair like that. Okay. This bum DK Metcalf needs to miss the playoffs. He needs to feel the accountability of his actions. Who gives a fuck who wins his two dumpster fire teams? But it was a good football game. It was a good football game. I'm not saying it wasn't.
It's 4th and 7. Season on the line. Jackson lofting it up, and it is.
Wow, who caught it? It wasn't Andrews. Who the hell caught that ball? Who caught that ball? Who caught that ball? It wasn't Mark Andrews. Holy hell, what a... We are very likely to make it to the playoffs. It's very likely... No, it was him that got screwed against the Steelers. Isaiah Likely got screwed at Baltimore. Of course, the script called for him to make the big catch in his revenge game against Pittsburgh. Isaiah Likely scored the touchdown, and then the ref said he didn't score the touchdown. Of course it was Isaiah Likely. Of course it was. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Isaiah Likely got screwed by the refs against Pittsburgh when they're at Baltimore.
Cannot believe.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
In this fourth quarter may not be enough.
Think about Likely.
Bye-bye. Nice career. Last throw was a touchdown. Okay, his last throw was a touchdown.
Controversy in the end zone with the catch. Now that big one. 14 seconds left.
Ravens Steelers. Damn.
We're going to line it up in the middle of the field for the Jackson takes a knee. Harbaugh goes over to the official. We'll tell him when he wants the timeout. For Tyler Lue's opportunity. It'll bring it all the way down to the end.
Steelers have no timeouts. They can't even ice the kicker.
By Chris Boswell.
That Ravens in the squealer season again. Yes.
Play was to set up this moment for the rookie out of Arizona. The Ravens, of course, have Justin Tucker for so long.
Arizona, Bryce James. I have Bryce James jersey now. Fuck yeah, Arizona kickers. You have Arizona now.
They went around the country and spoke to a lot of the kickers who were coming out, and they decided Tyler Luke was made of the right stuff for moments like this.
It's right down the center. I don't care how windy it gets in Pittsburgh. You have to nail this kick. He choked. He choked. Oh, he gone fucked it up. He fucked it up. They can't blame Justin Tucker for this, can they? Tough shit, Lamar. Tough shit. Wow. No Lamar Jackson, no Mahomes, and no Burrow in the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers is going to get fucking destroyed by the Houston Texans. He is going to get manhandled by Houston. Aaron Rodgers is losing against the Texans. He is fresh meat against Houston.
Season-ending heartbreak.
DK Metcalf should be banned from playing in the playoffs.
And for the first time since 2020.
Why did they let Rodgers miss the playoffs last year against the Jets, and he misses the playoffs the year before? Now, fuck Baltimore anyways. They're a dumpster fire to begin with. Let's go Texans. Let's go Houston. Fuck the Steelers. Fuck Pittsburgh. All Lamar Jackson fans, man, what a rough ass ending to the season.
Ravens still in disbelief.
Great season for that kicker, but the most important kick right down the middle. And like I said, even in that Pittsburgh, even in that wind in Pittsburgh, you have to make that kick. And the elements at Pittsburgh, the wind. Nah. I am gonna be here for Monday night when the Texans destroy the Steelers. Steelers have been a dumpster fire all season. Aaron Rodgers against fucking Will Anderson and that Texan defense, dude. Raven defense is garbage. The Texans defense is what the Raven defense used to be. Yeah, dude, Aaron Rodgers is fucked. Texans are going to destroy the Steelers. They're going to destroy the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers is washed. He is washed. Have you seen him play all year long? Well, Steeler fans are losers. They're stuck with mediocre Mike for another season. They have 9-8 season. This team is garbage. They're 9-8. It's 7 straight losses in the playoffs for mediocre Mike. He's a joke. He's a joke. He's a joke. He's a joke. He is laughing all the way to the bank. An easy paycheck for how many more years? They're going to extend this guy. Oh, he made the playoffs. He made the playoffs. Doesn't matter how many playoff games you win. We just participate, get a participation trophy. Mike Tomlin is robbing Pittsburgh blind. The Texans are going to destroy the winner of this game. We've seen the garbage Steelers in primetime. We've seen them against the Bills. We've seen them against the Chargers. We've seen their defense allow Grandpa Joe Flacco to score 4 touchdowns. This team is a dumpster fire. This team's a big, giant dumpster fire. I think the Ravens would have been more entertainment value than the Steelers against Houston. Man, they really fucked up Derrick Henry's birthday. They fucked up Derrick Henry's birthday. The kicker owes Derrick Henry a lot. Field goal missed to end the regular season of Super Bowl 60. Oh, field goal miss equals 28. February the 8th is 2008. The playoff bracket video states to say whoever wins this division, they're a dumpster fire to begin with. It meant nothing. All right, let's run the numbers with the Houston Texans. First, CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud. Are they a 3 or 4 or 5 point favorite over the garbage Steelers? Man, did that get the worst game? The worst game is on Monday. They saved the very worst game for last. They're getting destroyed by the Texans. They're getting destroyed by Houston. The number 1, number 2 defense, they're going to destroy the Steelers. Watch CJ Stroud have 5 touchdown game in the playoffs because that's what the Steelers, this is what they do. They constantly don't show up. That's what they've done. Rest of the NFL is happy the Steelers won. This means that mediocre Mike is still the coach. This is a blessing in disguise for the rest of the NFL. They got destroyed by the Chargers. They got destroyed by the Bills. How many playoff teams? They haven't beaten anybody that's a playoff team. They haven't beaten anybody. I tell you, It would have to be. It would have to be rigged for the Steelers. That's the only way they can beat Houston. It's not by chance. It is by rigging. That is the only chance. But as the numbers are, Houston improves to 13-5 for the season when they beat Aaron Rodgers. Houston is 12-5. That's the only playoff video I have to redo because the kicker is garbage and the Steelers. Did you see them mishandle all of their timeouts there at the end? Like this team is garbage. NFL should feel ashamed of themselves that a team like that is allowed to make the playoffs, along with the midget quarterback in Carolina. Two of the most utter embarrassments out there. Well, I give the Panthers credit that they at least beat a couple playoff teams, okay? All right, they beat a couple playoff teams, but the midget quarterback is an embarrassment. They got destroyed by the 49ers and the Seahawks. The Steelers have looked like a petulant joke all season long. This team is a dumpster fire. Would you prefer to have the worst game over with? What's the worst playoff game? What's the best playoff game? I'll ask you in the poll, and what's the best game you're looking forward to? What's the worst game you're looking forward to? What's the worst game out of a lot of them? I think Chargers-Patriots could be a blowout. I think if Bryce Young is garbage, I think Carolina Rams could be Rams win big, but it is no figure league, so you never know if the crowd keeps the Panthers in the game because they be at home. But this is a little different with Pittsburgh. They are on the road, and they've been garbage on the road all season long. Have they been garbage on the road? This team is trash. They are trash. They finished 4-2 in the division. The kickers from Arizona 42. The kick may as well be scripted. It may as well be scripted. How about anyone's bingo cut? Did anybody have Mahomes, Burrow, and Lamar missing the playoffs before the season? This has been insane season. But Aaron Rodgers is cooked. He should have joined the Jaguars. He should have joined the Patriots. He should have joined the Denver Broncos. Instead, he's playing for the dumpster fire Steelers. This could be like Dan Marino's last playoff game. He is going to get utterly destroyed out there by Houston Texans front seven. I think they can beat the shit out of him even with a three-man rush. This is how wicked, fast, and physical this Houston Texans defense is. Steelers 4-4 on the road. Aaron is 49. It could be 4 wins in 9 games on the road, and that's what it will be. The Texans' 10th straight win is happening in the wild card round. Steelers wild card record. This is perfect. The Steelers are perpetually mediocre, like the Dallas Cowboys. We can just make fun of them every year when they're in big utter laughing stock. I can't say I dislike this at all. It appears their fan base is not delusional like Cowboys fans, and they completely understand that they are, in fact, stuck in purgatory with mediocre Mike. Not quite sure how Dallas Cowboys fans are nowadays after missing the playoffs for 2 straight years. I guess the script called for Mike Tomlin to tie Chuck Noll for wins. That's probably why the kicker missed there at the end. Scripted season. Playoff loss number 30. Oh, Steelers playoff history. Okay, yeah, I'm just looking at their record in the wild card round and all this. Oh, okay. The Texans won 12 games. This is why I keep thinking they're the home team, and then that's right. Jacksonville won the division. Yeah, Steelers 10th playoff loss in the wild card for the Texans. 10th straight win. Texans are going to win. But the game was, in fact, scripted. It's a 66 playoff game in their history. Houston Texans is 66. So they did plan on the Steelers being the winner before the game was even played. But yeah, they are losing the playoff game next week. Aha! Texans are 5-3 on the road. Aaron Rodgers is 63. They're going to improve to 6-3 on the road. They're going to beat Aaron Rodgers. This guy is going to get sandwiched for 60 minutes. He is cooked. Texans are going to be 6-3 on the road. 6-3 on the road. Steelers' run defense is terrible. How well do the Texans run the football? I don't think they pass it like a lot like other teams. They probably have to run the ball a lot. Yeah, 108. They're a mid-rushing team, but they're ultimately carried by their defense, and they're gonna fuck over Aaron Rodgers. He's cooked. Yeah, I think the Steelers are a worse outfit for the representative of the AFC North. They have people lose on their birthdays. It was Pete Carroll that lost on his birthday to Jim Harbaugh, his hated enemy back in the day, 49ers, Seahawks, Stanford, Southern Cal. They do have players lose on their birthday sometimes. What a game that was. Whoever won this game is going to get utterly destroyed by the Texans. That is a guarantee. Now, what's the opening line for the game? They probably have it out there already to begin with. Oh, Chicago's one of these crime cities, according to the Orange Felon. He probably doesn't want Chicago to win the playoffs anyways. That's probably why the Bears are set up to lose. Have they put a line yet for the Texan game? Houston is a 3-point favorite. Oh, they're going to destroy them. I think that's great value on Houston. This Steelers team is garbage, and the Texans have won 9 straight games. Rolling with the Texans all fucking day long. Hopefully that's the last of the 6 teams we're going to hit this week. Let go. The playoffs are here.